You guys choreographed tonight.
Yeah.
You had a wonderful duo
I
piece.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
So
I
much
totally
has happened.
forgot.
I felt
Oh,
like
so much.
tonight that my bumper was like second, so I forgot it
Yeah.
even happened.
You're
Yes.
so much more invested in like them doing great in their duets that it's like it just slips your mind.
That just shows what good mentors you are. Your focus is all on them. Now, being their mentor, knowing them so well, how did that influence your choreography for the duo pieces tonight?
I think definitely we want them to shine in the duets, and I think for me it was just connecting with her and understanding what she wanted to showcase in herself, because especially ballroom, everyone has their own style, and so I think for me it was just finding, and I did my research on her, like her dances and everything like that, and I just found things that really highlight her and she looks great doing, and I tried to focus on making her shine in that piece as much as possible, and I think she did. And
She did.
And there were some special moments that happened before, but I think we came out of it and we conquered, and we just, I just love seeing her perform, and that's what I try every single time we get on stage right before we're about to perform, to get that out of her and just not get her in her head and just have fun.
It was beautiful. I loved yours and both of you guys. The duos were like
Thank you.
great to watch.
Thank you. For me, my favorite thing about Tate is her ability to tell stories and her eyes. And when we look at each other, it's almost just like we feel like we've known each other for a long time. It's such a special connection that I feel like we have, and we can kind of read each other's mind. It's an interesting thing. Even tonight, after she had performed, like she was just kind of sitting there, and I was like, "What's going on? Talk to me." You know. And once I do that, she's just like, "Okay," and she starts talking. And she said things to me before where she's like, "Look at me. I feel like I can read your mind, like your secrets." You know. So for me, I just wanted to have, it was less about being impressive. It wasn't that. I didn't really, people have seen Tate use her facility. Like, it wasn't that. It was about creating a story and a feeling and having a moment with her. So we actually did have a story behind it, even though no one knows. But we had like a private little moment together. And so my biggest thing was that we felt each other, and she knew that I was there with her and for her, and that we truly saw each other. And I think that happened. So
Yeah, I felt the emotions and the feeling behind it. Do you want to share the story?
For we talked about it a little bit, and going into it, it was kind of the idea of, with just all the tragedy that's going on in the world, like what if her and I were the only two people left in the world that believed that it was still a beautiful place, and that if our mission was to carry light and hope and bring it back, that I think we were the ones who could do that together. So it was kind of this feeling of holding on to each other, and then the first moment that we looked into each other's eyes, it was that reminder of looking at each other and saying, "You are powerful, and together we are going to really make an impact and bring some good to the world." And that was kind of the inspiration behind it.
I can't ask you about the inspiration for yours after that, right? Because how do you top that?
Mine was a samba. It was fun. It was like no story behind that.
Contrasting pieces, both absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.